beautiful beings. For those of you who don't know, my name is Becc. I am a spiritual teacher and a psychic channel. I'm so blessed to be with you today to share this beautiful light language blessing. This blessing comes at a time in our experience where many people are feeling as though there isn't anywhere to put the difficulty, the chaos, or the pain that is happening within us at this time. There's just kind of an energetic sense within people and within the collective that there's all this stuff happening and we don't know what to do about it, or we don't know. It's kind of like feeling like I can put it here. Oh no, that's not right. What if I work out things in this way? Oh no, that's not right. And kind of just having not any room to move within our experience and feeling that way. I'm just listening to Spirit as I connect with this and with you guys. We're really asked to, in that struggle, in that difficulty, almost put down, be able to become practiced in putting down that struggle, putting down the difficulty, and recognizing what it is within us that needs our attention. What it is within me that is beneath the struggle, what's actually happening. It's always the way within ourselves where we have some kind of emotional turbulence or conflict, and there's often some roots beneath there. What are we really upset about? What are the beliefs that we have in that moment around what's happening? What is going on for you deeper? Looking and allowing that surface emotional turbulence and holding space for it, and then allowing, what if I look deeper? What am I really afraid of? What does it really mean to me, the current experience in the world, these feelings that I'm having? What am I believing? And what do I need? We are asked to, I'm just going to listen to Spirit for a moment. Spirit is suggesting and asking us to, instead of trying to figure out that surface situation and sort it out and sort all the things out, and even when you get to that deeper beneath, we do want to see clearly. So that's our place of clarity. We want to do that so that we have clarity. But when you get there, instead of trying to figure it out anymore, to let yourself just come into your heart, or bring that self or that pain to your heart without trying to do anything to it, without trying to change it or make it better, even though that's a natural compulsion or impulse in you and in all of us. We're invited to almost watch what happens when you let yourself bring that into the heart area. And it's just to say, hey, here's this offering of light of my heart to hold you, that part of the self or that pain, and just let it be. I think that that's really the path I'm continuing to sense, is that this is really a path toward peace. I know that it feels the extreme opposite, but that is what alchemy actually does. It always brings up the opposite vibrations, because they're like, hey, I want to be cleared now. This is what's in the way of that higher vibration that we want to experience. So if I'm really intending or yearning for or desiring peace, I'm likely to manifest experiences that really bring up a lot of war in myself or in my life. It doesn't mean physical war, I always have to say that, but just conflict, right? So we really want to honor that that's what's actually happening. That's what's actually happening here. We're really on a path toward peace. All the disunity is because we are coming toward unity. All of the war and conflict is because we're coming toward peace. And the more that we can hold that in our eyes, I'm almost seeing this vision of kind of like letting that be the lens that you see this through, that you see your individual experience and the collective experience and the way that you're being affected by that collective experience. What if I see it all through this is happening because it's coming closer to peace? I know that when I try on that as a belief, I feel so much more peaceful about it. I still don't prefer this turbulence. I don't like it. It's not comfortable. But the wishing it were different, the pushing against, the resistance softens. It softens, and I can breathe, and I can almost touch or almost feel or almost taste the flickers of peace that are behind the scenes, that are coming up now, or trying to come up now. Now I'm seeing a beautiful vision of just a flower blooming and its petals coming out and out. It's one by one. The guys are saying that it takes steady time. It takes steady time. And we're called to remember the center of that flower is the golden light. You know how a flower often has a little yellow bit? It's the golden light in you. Okay? So, I wasn't expecting to share that, but this is what happens when you sit down and you connect with spirit and we gather together. It's really important that we are nurturing and nourishing ourselves with spiritual support, whether that's like through content but also connection with each other, which can be received through content, but also in your life in general. We want to be nurturing and supporting ourselves to get through this. And that's something that, I think that that's why this message is here for you, and even for me, having had, similar being affected. It's not like I'm unaffected by this experience either. So I hope that that helps each of you. I know it's helping me, even just tuning into that energy and that idea of peace starting to ripple through and bubble through. Now I want to offer you a great blessing or activation from light language. I just sense that spirit wants to come through and offer that to you. So light language or any healing, really anything, is always an offering. So as we get into it, just before we get into it, I invite you to, if you want to, if you choose to receive this offering, to come into a kind of receiving mode. So you want to just be kind of relaxed, not particularly up, not particularly down, and you want to see if you can quiet your mind just a little bit, or just take some breaths. You want to be comfortable, and then you want to just intend or feel within yourself that you might receive light today. And you might have an intention for that. You might go with the intentions that I might offer or spirit might offer, whatever is in alignment for you. So there's just a little bug here. Oh my gosh, go away, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to join you in just taking that cleansing breath. And while you're doing that, I'm going to connect to my heart and connect to the light that wants to flow. Okay. Hayone karai karai shai ahi kanan karuyana. Yashehan karai ishanakuru ayaya kana. Yasai ayaya kere kanan kara. Ushaman karai. Hisana ekana okarea. Viekamani kurai. Hisale shene one. Hisale shene oye. Usaman kreo. Ia kanikrei. Ishani ya inkanoi. Ia ya manakro. Hisarea sha amani. Aiga yakunike. Hashi ya. Isananakuru, 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 Sakananakuru, Sakananeo, Isaraoi, Isaraoi, Isaraoi. Hishanukuri ai ui kuri ai kurai hai nakrai nakri asanya amanakrai isaha isha anakrai hisanio ye ele shahika usamanakrai usahi kananakrai Yashanikre kre habayari krai ai 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 ai. And just tuning into the rhythm of your breath now. Okay, so I'll just share with you guys before it softens and fades away, is that I'm seeing a beautiful rainbow light, which often comes with acts of blessing and harmonization. I'm also seeing, or I was sensing, some of my shamanic lives and experiences. As you can hear, there's a lot of shamanism that flows through. But what that's all speaking to is this medicine that's available to each of us now. And there's also a lot of benefit from connecting with the planet. You could hear sometimes when one is language channeling, almost English words, certain words can sort of turn into English for a second. And I could hear a couple of times the guide saying harmony. Not exactly like that, but kind of weird. And that's something that they have been generally speaking to me a lot about regarding this current experience that we're in, the current kind of point of ascension that we're in and that our planet is in, is to create harmony with yourself, the planet, your spirit. So it's kind of like there's a beautiful Lemurian prayer that I sometimes practice, which is heart to spirit, spirit to heart, heart to earth, so down to your root chakra, earth to spirit. It's kind of like this point up here, your heart in here, and your root points. Those points, we want them to be in harmony. And then from the root, linking down into the center point of the earth. And from this one up here, reaching up like branches of a tree into the life force energy of the universe. And that's kind of to be in a harmonious, coherent alignment. Obviously it can take some time, some breath, some practice, but I'm just sharing that because it feels very important. So yeah, I hope that you received this with love in your heart. I hope that you guys are doing really well. I want to share with you, as always, that you can check out my sessions. I offer a sacred session, unfoldment mentorship, supervision and consultation for learning and developing psychics and healers and coaches. I also am doing my classes. The next one that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do is all about how to sing your sacred sound, i.e. how to speak light language. And I really invite you to come along, or just go to my website to check those things out. Haven't posted the workshop yet, but sign up to my newsletter and you'll definitely be notified. I'll also put it on my social medias. And yeah, also just generally speaking, it's a good idea for you guys and for me to remain connected to you through the newsletter. Just with all the way that the platforms, our social platforms, are being a bit funny with censorship and things, I really wouldn't want to lose any connection with you. So that link will be in the description below. And thank you so much for being here, and please do like and comment and subscribe and click the bell. All of these things really help creators, including myself, and I'm sure we all really appreciate it. So have a wonderful day, and I'm sending you love.